Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA. Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. And for the Hawks, Hammonds is out there with MP. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Hayward in at the 5. And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Over Hayward. James misses. MP outside. A 3. And it's flagged with the rebound. Now the Mavericks with it. Last time they met was in Dallas.
And it really was a difficult game for them in that previous matchup. Fortunately, they were able to just knock down their free throws down the stretch.
Here's Hammonds. 9-point game his last outing. And a wide open look for MP. That 3 off the mark. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Flag. Kicks it out to James. They grab their own miss.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Hammonds passes to Hayward. And Hayward at the stop.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
Pulls it up. Again, the miss by the Maverick. Rebound.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
James gets the bucket. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And both free throws good for MP.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
James left side. All sorts of time. And it's MP with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Thompson outside. Pass to MP. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, look, that's another missed opportunity. 1 for 5 now from the field.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed. For that one. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, we would binge watch the 86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Dallas shooting their first free throw of the evening. And that one. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. They've got MP. He's out there with Hammonds, and it's Hayward in at the center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Hayward with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
Now, into the lineup for Atlanta. Murray.
Here's to Bogdanovic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the bucket by the Hawks.
Well, that's where you want to be. getting those easy money looks.
The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the dunk by MP.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. On the wing, James. And he recovers it. From outside, off the mark.
He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
They get it back. And Hayward gets it to go.
The second chance points are all about a lack of effort defensively. Those buckets would drive me nuts.
Here's Diaz. Nothing on the board. Pass the flag. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And Flag throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that one's good, MP.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Bogdanovic, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points. Here at the
45.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Mavericks trail by 6. On the court for the Mavericks. James wide open. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Spurs was all business. He came away with 34 points, and he was very efficient from the field. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Pass to Queen. A shot off that time. Hayward with some nice D.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
James with it. Picked up by Thompson. James, the pass to Queen for Murray. Queen. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Scooped up. And the shot is good. Hayward's got 8 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Now here's James. He's got 6. Hayward with some nice D. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Down low. Here's MP. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Takes the 3. And it's MP with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for the Hawks. Oh, look at that.
And that's how Thompson does most of his damage offensively, attacking the basket.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Pass to Queen. Outside, James. Dallas again missing.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Atlanta making a switch here. Bates is checked in. Atlanta shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marion's checked in. Ivanovic and Hayward with the block. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hammonds passes to MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Mavericks trail by 18. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Hammonds passes to MP. Hammonds kicks to MP. No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We've got Murray. Hammonds is out there with MP. And it's Thompson. And it's Bates in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards. And that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop. And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Mary. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easy.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Free throw, no good for James. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's Marion after the basket by Atlanta. No one near him. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the miss from MP. Thompson outside. It's deflected. And it's the Mavericks on the break. A pull-up. The shot by Marion, no good. The Hawks leading by 17. Here's Hammonds. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Dallas. Flag's got rebound number 8 now on the night. It balls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And let's take a look now as we give our nod to our player of the game.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. Here's Ivanovic. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks leading by 15. Pass to Murray. MP outside. Hits the three-point bomb. MP's got 19 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The first one falls. That one misses.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside, Murphy. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Atlanta with it. To the inside. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Wells. And the Hawks lead by 19. Left side, Murphy. Rebound by Murray. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And the dunk by MP.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Number 11, 4. Team starter.
The free throw drops for Murphy.
Murphy at the line for 2.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. MP with it. Fires for 3. Misses there. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow.
Oh yeah, it's time to get on the train for your top plays of the week. Scott Moak here, public address announcer of the Sacramento Kings. And the plays pulling into the station. All aboard! First stop is the theater with exclusive 185. Deflects the ball for a turnover, runs the floor off the ball, and sprints in to slam home a double alley-oop, flashing the legend Aerial Wizard, and soaring to
2K Sports. Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got Thompson. MP is out there with Hammonds. And it's Hayward in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, and it's the Bucks to start out. Well, Clark, everyone's picking the same team to win this one. They're clear favorites.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, and they should be. But you can't take anybody lightly in the NBA. As the underdog, you have no expectations, and sometimes that can free you up to play your best basketball, which gives you a chance to maybe catch that opponent who's the favorite off guard.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Pass to Tatum. Tries from 7. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bucks.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Hawks with possession. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off a 25-point game against Dallas. It's stolen. Inside. Power down with both hands.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Garibaldi. They get the rebound.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Knocked away and stolen by Hayward. Thompson in the post. No good on that one. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Pass to Tatum. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
MP with it. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
No clue.
Bucks leading by 7. Tatum out there with Drobniak, and it's Doyle in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Pass to Walsh. Shot clock at 5. Hayward with some nice D.
As he often does, he gets to the rim, but that's just stellar defense.
And the ball goes out of bounds. That's touched by MP. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. And Tatum out top the key. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Hawks trail by 7. To the middle, here's Bates. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Bates has got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta. MP passes to Hammonds. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Releases from 15, and the pass to by Tatum. Tatum's got 6.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for Milwaukee. The Hawks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
5 to shoot. The 9-foot shot. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's tipped.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's ready to give it a go. Back to you.
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report.
Yeah, you know, sometimes the hardest part about this situation is just not knowing. At least we have a bit more clarity now.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against Dallas just played phenomenal. He had 25 points and also helped on the glass, hauling in 3 boards. Seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop him. Back to you.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
From past the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Bucks leading by 6.
Remaining in the first half.
To the paint. Shots good by Doyle. Doyle's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. So it's Milwaukee sitting at a 20.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Milwaukee. It's the Cubs.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the Hawks with possession here. On the court right now for the Hawks. We've got Hammonds. He's out there with MP. And it's Hayward in at the 5. Down low. Carl Bolden. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 10.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Inside, and he goes in for the dunk.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Hammonds passes to MP. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Things have been bumpy coming into the second half now. 5 straight misses.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Milwaukee, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Hawks have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. That one misses.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
Here's Garibaldi. Good defense by MP.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And stolen by MP. And it's blocked. Pass to Koulibaly. No good with the layup. Atlanta shooting 43% for the game. Thompson dishes to MP. Can't hit from in close. Stolen by Thompson.
Oh, man.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam.
Not the best shooting night for him, but luckily his teammates have picked him up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The three from MP. The offensive rebound. Howard laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And stolen by MP. Probniak out there with Terry. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Strickland in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Second personal foul.
The Bucks making a switch here. Russell's checked in. The Bucks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Terry against MP. Nice shot by Terry. Terry's got 20.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Strickland passes to Russell. And the shot goes in. Russell's got his first basket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Here's Terry, and the rejection by MP. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. So both teams making some changes here. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Jackson Davis. Goes up on the block, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And right from the get-go, they stood out as the better team. Their hunger to dominate and play for each other was outstanding for the Bucks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And they're finally going to take a game in this heated season series. This victory will give them 1 win, 2 losses, with 1 left to play on the year against Atlanta.
And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And he's good on the second. .46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. MP finds Douglas. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Pass to Walsh. Dobanovich, covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Here's Dobanovich. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Time to choo-choo choose. Which play moves you? Maybe it's the long jumping double lob or the clutch throwdown against the clock. I've got an equally tough choice ahead. The dining car has 3 dinner options. I wonder what Slamson's eating. He always has a ton of energy, you know? See you at the station.
Next week, we'll be bringing you highlights from All-Star and a chance at some extra VC.
That's right. We'll have another 2K TV interactive special for you. So make sure you brush up on all your All-Star trivia just in case.
Just in case, because you never know. And we'll also be tipping off Season 5.
That's right. So get out there, finish Season 4 strong with those.
The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd, and tonight's no different. Some confident players coming through the tunnel earlier. Welcome. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got MP, and it's Bates in at the 4. And for the Bucks. All right, Tim, the postseason not far off. Team still jockeying for position down the final stretch.
Yeah, just like on the track, don't look behind you, just focus on yourself, or you might find yourself on the wrong side of a photo finish.
Got to run through the tape, get yourself in position. Stolen by Koulibaly. Here's Tatum, up and in on the layup.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And both free throws good for MP.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Lets the three fly. No luck on that one. Thompson outside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Thompson outside. Pass to MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And it's 6 points for MP.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Coulibaly. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. And the Bucks miss again. Now the Hawks with it. 4-point game. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
Gets an open look and hits it.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's MP, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And with some time here, let's see which teams have been terrors in transition over the last month of play. The Bucks second.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And it's in there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And that one drops.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Back to Coulibaly. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level. But if that comes along, watch out. And
Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Right now, as a coach, you're looking out on the floor and you're wondering, do I have...
Substitution on the court.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And that one hits the back iron.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. They've got Thompson, and it's Hayward in at the center spot. Hawks trail by 21. Pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by Bates. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. MP no good. Milwaukee has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Drobniak. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Bucks made some excellent plays. He added 8 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. He was incredible, which at this point we've come to expect. Guys, he's always on a mission.
Thanks, Allie. Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
And it didn't matter whatever the defense threw at him. He made the adjustment.
Number 11. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for your Bucks.
1:36 left in the second. Here's Walsh. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
To the middle. And that one goes. Feeding him with a lead pass. Give him 8.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork. That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
The Bucks really having a tough go here. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Atlanta foul.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for them. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive effort.
Atlanta 51.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better. And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Now, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. And for the Hawks, they've got MP, and it's Hammonds in at the point guard position. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. He's got 12.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Bucks trail by 17. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Up top, Tatum. Here's Coulibaly. No good on the triple.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing. That's 3 straight misses to start the second half. Not what they wanted.
Beyond the arc. 3-pointer. Here's Jackson Davis. And at last, they get one to fall.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. MP. Defended by Thompson.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you.
Crossing over borders. Allie, thank you. Milwaukee with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Coulibaly. 6 to shoot. Hayward with the block. And he's able to get it back. Yep, count it. Coulibaly's got his second bucket on the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And it'll be Atlanta with their first time out of the game here.
and things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
So it's both teams. To the inside. Here's Strickland. Soft touch off the glass.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
We've got Bilal Coulibaly, and it's Walsh in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Bilal Coulibaly picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now, into the
fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. From deep, MP. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Coulibaly. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Atlanta.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Here's Walsh. Outside Coulibaly. 5 to shoot. From about 19. And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Hawks lead by 16. Thompson outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, MP. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Pass to Walsh. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. Here's Hammonds. Hayward to pass to MP. Some solid defense from Coulibaly.
Yeah, keeps on shooting, keeps on missing. Maybe time to go in a different direction.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Hawks.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
And with this victory, they conclude this season series, having won 3 out of 4 games these two teams played.
Well, he is showing you that rebounding isn't all about size. You need will and effort.
Thompson passes to Hammonds. MP outside. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. We just can't give away possessions in this league.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Walsh. Offensive rebound. That one goes in. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Pass to MP. Fires from way outside. Misses. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. See you next time.
Celebrate the excitement of All-Star Weekend in a brand new event in MyCareer, All-Star Takeover, presented by State Farm. Head over to the event center all weekend long, get transported to the court in LA, and earn double rep and prizes. All of the players in this event will be taking over with 99 overall stats and max badges. Plus, when there's a minute left in each quarter, light things up from the 4-point State Farm logo zones to really stack up those points. Bring your all-star allies for 5.
Up next. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. With the bad, a look at Atlanta's opening lineup. MP is out there with Hammonds. Then there's Wells, and it's Hayward in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, they've got Ingram. Green is out there with Harden. And it's Townsend in at the 5, roaming the paint. When your team is looking at a back-to-back, how do you approach the first game of the 2, Tim?
Well, I think you may go to your bench a little bit more early. Lengthen your rotation, especially if the game isn't all that close. You're not going to see any starters play heavy minutes in that situation.
Are you thinking as a coach we have a better chance against this team than that team? Does it ever enter that kind of conversation?
It definitely does, but it can also be a dangerous approach if you think there's a particular matchup that doesn't favor you in some way.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
The shot's good.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
To the left wing. The Hawks working the ball around. MP, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And here's Harper from the arc. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
MP outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Green. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of this one.
And in terms of team members, The free throw percentage is right at 74. Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
MP, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Ingram. A good portion of their scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Harper the pass to Ingram. Clock is at 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hawks ball.
Here on the 2K leaderboard of the NBA's leading defensive teams since the All-Star break. The Hawks, number 1.
And they've shown no slippage defensively. If anything, they've become more stifling since the break. I mean, they're playing inspired, passionate basketball at that end of the floor.
MP's shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Jalen Green.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low, here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Now, here's Harper.
2 minutes
last outing, he had 24 points.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their...
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And you can't overlook what they've done in the paint as well. A huge part of their success in this one.
Harper is out there with Jalen Green. Then it's Ingram, and it's Gibson in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
11. And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And Green gets it to go.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
MP against Green. A 3-ball. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 6.
Atlanta foul.
White, he's checked in for Green.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls.
Pass to White.
White.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And coaches love to see points coming from an inbounds play. That's why you practice them.
And MP throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the shot goes down. And now just a 4-point Bulls lead. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. White dishes to Harper. Kicks it out to Gibson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Gibson's got 5 now.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
Here's Drew. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Drew.
And he's on a good pace here from 3-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Out to White. Lets it go from deep. And the Bulls, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Yep, that one goes. And it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
Excellent pass there to cap that break with an uncontested basket.
The 3 from MP. Here's Hayward. Townsend grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right the pass to Gibson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another one falls for Chicago.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
I love the unselfishness. And you know.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up by a dozen here.
Chicago 62. Atlanta 50. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Hammonds. He's out there with MP, and it's Bates in at the power forward. Hammonds passes to MP. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. And it's Ingram with the assist. Green's got 17.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
On the wing, Green over MP. Offensive rebound. They kick it out to Green from the arc. Green missing again. The Hawks trail by 9. To the inside. Here's Bates. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Here's Hammonds. He's guarded by Harper. They get it back. They shoot again. Bates. And at last, they get one to fall.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to Ingram. Over MP. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Atlanta's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
For your Chicago Bulls. Substitution on the court.
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with Harper. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Chicago?
Taking 2 shots.
They've been running away from the defense all game. I mean, loads of points here off the fast break, and the opposition just hasn't been able to adjust to that aggressive play style.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now here's Harper. He's covered closely. Harris looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Green. Here's Townsend. Lays it up off the glass. Townsend's got his first 2 points of the night.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Well, it's nearly impossible to chip away at a lead if you're giving up offensive rebounds.
Harper against MP. From the left block. Bates grabs the miss. Bates has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Some changes for Chicago. Gibson's checked in, and it's Ingram in for Harris. MP, no good.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Green. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Second personal foul.
Oh, how about the agility from Green, finding a way to get to his spot despite the contact.
The Hawks trail by 12 to the left side wing. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, that wasn't a great screen, but he still got to where he needed to be.
1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Chicago has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
Number 11, second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for 2, Harper.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Time running out for the Hawks. To the middle, here's MP. That's good with a Douglas assist.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Harper the pass to Townsend. Now here's Green. And Hayward with the block.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
Third team foul. At the line for the Hawks, number 11.
Free throw good, MP. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Harper. Here's Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Douglas finds MP. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for Chicago.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 4-point ball game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 4. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we'll take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Jalen Green.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
And so is Chicago winning this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and